Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And right away, they're going to step.
Back with Kansas City, that nigga knew I should get ready. Body rock his ass. That nigga knew it. I stay where you at.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Got him! Got him! Got him!
Second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You're going to get Peter Roll with Kansas City.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Wentz. Aguilar has it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, they run with Howard. Past the 20. It's a big-time run by Jordan Howard. 41 yards on the ground. Well, a nice little sprint there. I guess if you're the defense, the only thing you hold on to, you got him out of bounds, but it's 1st and goal.
And that's all you can hold on to because they didn't hold on to him very well on that run. He gives them 1st and goal, as you outlined, with a big-time play.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. To throw is Wentz. And he's going to go down again. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
A 47-yard attempt.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise that this will come up short.
Steps away to his left. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Derby!
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
In need of a conversion on third down. Made the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. His defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Check it back, check it back.
Oh, good play. It's touchdown for Yoda. Blitzing everybody.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
I don't know how it was on me, but
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. And incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
I'm about to take that back to the house. I was gonna do my little dance in the end zone. Listen, he ain't gonna throw it again. He gonna run it. I feel like he running. I know he running.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was looking for Watkins that time.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On the legit sweep to start the drive. He's got some breathing room. The 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar.
You should have.
80-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
What happened was I caught you in that
one
zone,
play,
you know what I'm
80
saying?
yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
That's all I need.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Nah, I thought you were. All right, you got this,
The
man.
Chiefs offense about set to
Believe
begin
in
this
yourself.
drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They go play action. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. And
Well, that should have been
tipped.
that should have been
everything
picked.
off. It brings up 3rd.
That should have been picked.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football
They didn't
anymore.
wanna give it
I kind
to
of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football.
I see
'Cause
it.
if it's
I see it,
packed up in the
Coach.
air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football.
I see it, Coach.
And you're holding your breath.
I see
Looking
it,
for
Coach.
Watkins, and it's
I
intercepted.
told you we saw it.
Picked up by Jalen
No,
Mills.
take it back.
And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Not that time for Watkins.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
I mean, everybody had a false, though.
First down. It's Howard, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
I don't know yet. Triangle, I think. No.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
You know what? We'll go back at him. Back on that side. I heard it's some good eat.
They'll run on first down. It's Howard, able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Nah, bring that linebacker back there. There you go.
That's right, baby.
This is Howard on second down.
He needs some milk.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Probably. Oh, they like, man, you big
That'll be taken in the end zone.
We can't stream. We can't allow that to be online.
Past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
He needs some milk.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And
pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. After the sack on first down, Mahomes, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Mahomes now to throw. Dancing to his left. Gonna let one foot. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket. While you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one. That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop.
That
appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Left side to the right touchdown.
Now Wentz on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Wentz going to go on 4th down.
I believe in my team, Coach.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. He goes full extension, and he's got it. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a play fake here on first down. It's Hill, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. That good for 19 and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play.
Yeah,
he came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Roll out to the side, and that's where you're going to hit him at.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Being chased out right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
Go for that field goal,
as the clock will start
really.
with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Big.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Buying time to his left.
Oh, that was on me. That was my fault. That was my fault. I had the pick, but I can't.
And it happens. The grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard
every play,
line.
bum down the field. Bull crap.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something.
Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted.
Picked
off by Juan Thornhill. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
This been bullshit.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play.
He got away from that.
I think we'll find out just how much.
This is caught inside the 15.
We got ourselves a game here,
touchdown. Tyreek Hill In the final seconds of the first half, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13.
I'm losing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8.
We'll go back this way.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
I can't believe this. I'm losing.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nigel Bradham picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
I ain't never threw it away.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Somebody threw it in.
Out of the pistol. Here's Williams. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
Catch the ball. Come back in bounds. Catch the ball. Oh, okay. There you go.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
You're trying to cheat me a little bit out here now.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
Yeah, I'm just trying to run with Winston.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded at the 20. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Throwing his Wentz. Now he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Yellow. Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 18-yard line.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He'll buy some time right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On second down now, it's Howard. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. On first, they go right back to Howard. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
That was pretty ass.
Jordan Howard.
I got to look at it
His
again.
second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott on for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Next to score, Eagles 21, Chiefs 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
The Chiefs on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken it around the 40. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Here we go. Waiting. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
On first down, Howard. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Wentz. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
And I think the end result, knocking the ball away, was a product of understanding where they were on the field, understanding how many yards they needed to pick up the first down, and tightening their coverage accordingly. Gave them no gaps, no spaces, no real air in which to catch the football, and end up making a really nice play.
53, Mike, 53.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Completes it to Aguilar. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Great.
That's Aguilar with it on the jet sweep. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they look.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Mills.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
I got to get you some practice, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need to be doing
They'll begin
like
the
this,
drive with
really.
Howard. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Running from the gun with Howard. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And he connects with Ertz. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. Wentz to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break.